Hello, my name is Melanie. I'm with Art Creation Lab, and today we're making soap called Why Not? Get it? Why not? Today we have a couple of different scents that we're going to be working on. Marnot wine. I probably pronounced it wrong.
It's wine scents.
It's wine. Get the purpose. And this one is raspberry Cabernet. And this one is gonna make it smell very winey. Berry wine, and it's definitely winey.
They're all kind of sweet wine scents.
And then our color we're gonna be working on is Merlot
Sparkle Mica by Brambleberry.
And it's this very, very pretty color. Alrighty, so have my bowl of oils, contraction, and I'm going to be pouring my lye in very slowly.
This is our basic recipe that we usually do, and it's a 40 ounces. Okay, and so she's got it mixed. And her fragrance oils, some of them have vanilla in it, so she's also added vanilla stabilizer into her fragrance oils.
So now I'm gonna add my color, and forgot spatulas. So can you get me one, please?
Sure can.
Okay. Oh. So I'm personally a Stella type of girl, so this is perfect. My
Stella Rose wine?
Stella Rose. And then put some.
You go between that and the peach one, I know.
Well, Stella Rose was my favorite because it was the first wine I fell in love with. So I have a hard time letting her go. But then Mom introduced me
to Stella Peach.
To Stella Peach. It was on sale. Okay. Oh, yep, definitely gonna need more red because it's not the color that we want because it looks a little brown, and I definitely want that.
We went red, light, and we want to see and build from there. It's easier to add than it is to take away. To add some red vibrance into it, or you like it that color?
I'm actually liking it this color because I wanted it that darker color.
You got some kind of congestion of the strong colors. There we go. We'll get that off there. That kind of got on the stick blender, and then go ahead and give it just one more stir.
Perfect. I'm gonna use scrapey.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're gonna blend in your fragrance.
Ha! I so forgot. I would have made a soap without fragrance, and then
I wouldn't let you.
Okay, so we got our fragrance in here.
And it looks like a lot because we've got a vanilla color stabilizer in there too. While we're okay with it darkening a little bit, we don't want it to turn brown. We want it to stay in the red notes.
Okay, that should be good.
Now I personally think that this one will go and turn a deeper red.
I hope hope it does.
I think a lot of micas, they kind of change color when they're in that soap batter, and I think it will go back down. Like the green I did for the caramel apple looked like a deep army green, and then it went back to lime
That
green.
one was trippy. I
But
was
the
like,
army green to lime green, it was definitely.
so yeah, we got everything here, and then we also have our very special diamond in beds because wine makes you feel sophisticated. Why not?
Only if you're 21.
So I'm not ever done a mica line, so my mom is gonna do that. She's gonna teach me.
So just pour into where you would like your first line in. And it looks like it's thickening a little bit on you.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to move quickly because this is super thick actually. Oh Lord.
Do you need help?
Yep.
Okay. My goodness. So that we're gonna just do really quickly, and then I'll help you because I've dealt with soap like this a lot. All right, pull it away for a second. So when you do a mica line, it's really simple. I'm gonna first tap in. We want to make sure we get it down into there, get all the things out. And I'll kind of scrape this down. Try and get all the messes out.
Okay.
And so make it as smooth as I can. You're like, hurry up, I know.
No, you're
We're
good.
gonna tap to get those air bubbles out.
So then you're gonna do
Is just scoop the color in here into one of these, and basically you just tap it and it falls around in there.
Oh wow, that color.
It gets a little bit everywhere, but you know,
get on me.
it's just to cover it. And this one's a thick one.
I like that it's thick though.
I'll get some on the edges because I'm trying to get to the edge. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's perfectly cool.
So every single one of these will have that really prominent line that will come out. And I'm gonna flip it this way. We'll clean the edges later. So that goes to show all these fragrances say on the package behaves well in cold process. Doesn't necessarily mean for always. So then this right here at this consistency, you're gonna just be doing a scoop in. Do you want me to let you do it?
Here, I'll let you do the scoop and then I'll do the mica.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to get too much of another mica line. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll have
This
one.
reminds me, not as bad, but when I did a watermelon fragrance and it was supposed to be really good,
I remember that one.
I can even get the color in. And so I'm gonna just see. So I almost can guarantee you're gonna have little air holes into it. What I suggest, if you have that happen, I mean you're gonna have that happen, I should say, that when you cut the soap in the multi-bar cutter, you are gonna put in, you're gonna take the ends and kind of fill it in. And I'm trying to make it so you can do, because I know you want to do another one.
We'll do one on the top and we'll just fill this guy up.
Well, right here, it's not going to be quite even, but go ahead and try and do it really quickly.
Well, that's pretty easy.
After you make this up, you're going to need a glass of wine.
Yeah, gosh, yep.
So it's not too hard. But this stuff here is just, it's still kind of what I would consider like a very soft dough, but as you can see, even the spoon's having a hard time with it. So we're just gonna try and work with it.
It doesn't look appetizing, I'm telling you.
Well, you know, the thing is, once it goes through the process and stuff like that, it should be good. It's just gonna be one of those things. So now, you can officially call yourself a soaper because you worked with your first soap that gave you issues. Because
it must be the fragrance oil.
yeah, and I mean,
this one would probably be pretty good with melt and pour.
so I'm just gonna try and get it into there and incomplete, and then give me a second before you put that in there to kind of try and smooth it out.
Yeah.
Right now it looks like an ugly, ugly mess.
We can probably
Yeah,
do...
but that vanilla, that one out there, I have it if you want to use it. It had no color to put in there. It's just, it went from fragrance to completely solid. Like I couldn't even stir it, I couldn't move it, I couldn't do any of this. Now, if you ever have, and I haven't done it yet, but if you've ever had a soap that gets so bad behavior-wise and it's a complete loss, you can rebatch it through a hot process method. I've never done hot process. I just took that walnut one or watermelon one, and I basically decided that that is going to be for me just to use up, and if I have somebody who just wants soap, don't care about the colors or whatever, I just cut it up into bits. Samples of the quality of the oils and that are in there. It's just ugly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and see what I can do real quick too with the spoon just on the edge, just to kind of try and pretty it a little.
Yeah, this looks like a banana bread gone wrong. It does. It looks like a banana loaf. Like the probably first experiment of making banana bread. And this is what it would look like.
I don't know, I think banana bread looks like it's supposed to look ugly and chunky. But yeah, it's interesting, and I'm just trying to make it have a little bit of texture and something with it. You just tell me if you're like, I'm done, just let it be. But I'm just trying to pull it off the sides to kind of... So when you do put your next layer of your rose gold, I don't know if you showed them which one that one was. That's my favorite gold type of tone. But that rose gold one, it will, because that you have some of these texturing bits in it, it'll kind of define a little bit to it, if that makes sense. As I pretend to know what I'm talking about.
You know a lot more than me.
I've only been doing it a year, but we can only grow from here. All right, I'm just gonna do a little bit.
It's looking a lot better.
This is, you should, instead of wine not, you should call this, I need a glass.
Yeah, I think after I'm gonna need two. So I think I'll have you...
Yeah, we'd do that first,
Yeah.
and then now move these away. And I don't know how prominent you want it, but do it as to where you'd like.
Ooh, yes. Perfect. This is because we haven't been glittering our stuff, so now we're gonna go extreme.
And then I'm just gonna wipe up the edges a little bit and kind of clean that. So when you do put your embeds in, you can kind of find those lines a little bit because they're kind of hidden at this moment.
Yeah.
And so, white is soap with a buddy tube, you can do it together.
Yeah, those hide lines are really hidden right now. You can do the single bar cutter if it doesn't work out.
I'm telling you what, this one smells so good.
I know.
You're gonna, you'll be surprised what I can find for you. Look right here, I'm finding your lines.
Ah,
All right, this one is gonna be amazing. They won't know until they watch this video, see how their soap's made, but it's a beautiful disaster. I'm just tapping down any things that I feel like are sticking up. I think it looks really pretty. Really pretty. And it smells so good.
oh yes.
So watch, when you cut this, it's gonna be amazing with what you see. With that, if you see right there with your embed, you could go ahead and put it the way it is, but your edges are a little bit wider. So my suggestion is when you do cut this, to do the single bar cutter instead of the multi-cutter, and just kind of go from like to make sure you have a line in between to match. Does that make sense? Because it looks like your embeds will be a little wider than what the single bar cutter, for the multi-bar cutter. So it's a single bar one, which is why we have both types. It's a little fancy. You should put, like, if you can, without copyrights, that fancy song. What is it, by Iggy Azalea?
I think so.
It's so fancy.
These remind me of, oh my gosh, you know, these would work pretty good as baby bottle pop rings.
Oops, just a teeny bit. Yes, perfect. So what she's just doing, and she's doing it where she can see, we'll flip it around, is to make sure there is a line enough for the wire cutter to go in between so she can cut them into single bars.
Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be a single bar.
But you're still gonna get 9 bars. Okay. Hopefully you get a little end piece on this side here so that you can
I might have too much diamonds.
oh, yeah, okay. Doing that. Just make sure they're in line with the ones below. So we're gonna be, now this one we haven't filmed any cuttings of soap. I'm sure we will, but we're just going as long. We're doing a soap week. We're doing and getting all our line down, doing 1 week, recording all the videos, and then throughout the next month we're gonna be releasing all the soap videos slowly that we've all made within this week. And then we will do a release date, which would be September 15th. I think September 15th. Anyway, it will be somewhere between the 13th to the 15th. I'll have to look at my calendar and let you know. But we will be doing at the end of this week, when all these are cut and they're ready to go, we will be doing a video and show you what all of them look like in the insides, as well as you can see Melanie's little face. She can't hide behind the camera.
Face?
They've seen mine and I've scared them enough. So.
I think they'll see my face and they're like, oh, who's that gremlin? Get off.
Oh, please. The
Yeah,
young pretty ones always think the worst of themselves.
You know, I think the face that they would love to see is my baby boy, Ralphie. No one could resist his eyebrows.
I don't think everybody's is obsessed with your dog as you are.
They should be. They see his little eyebrows and they're like, oh my gosh. I don't know what you're thinking, but I wish we were friends.
I did tell him that you were obsessed with your dog in a video. Don't.
Well, I am.
Yes, I know you are.
I get him Christmas gifts and birthday gifts. I go out for his birthday.
A lot of people do that.
I custom ordered him a birthday cake so he could eat it, because I wanted a dog-friendly birthday cake where he can eat it without, you know, getting sick or anything. Okay, and now check to make sure that's secure if you want to.
I think so, and I think that they are pretty much in line. This one maybe not. We'll see when we cut. It should be good. This one maybe move a little bit. But you need to spray it with 99% rubbing alcohol because you got embeds, as well as it will help that mica stick down into the soap. It also, using 99% rubbing alcohol, you can use anything over 91%, but personally I figure why not go for the 99?
It's so blingy. What have I done?
I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, it helps the soda ash. So, but for now, that is our soap. Do you want to close out the video?
Yeah, please like and subscribe and give that thumbs up. And also click that little notification bell and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Thanks for watching, guys.